It's the venue that's had plenty of success, come through it since the mid-2010s, as well as a few Lombardi trophies. It's DEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Today, we have an all-AFC meeting between the Indianapolis Colts and the Kansas City Chiefs. On the Colts sideline, that's head coach Shane Steichen. His side taking full advantage of their bye week to rest and recover. On the other side, the head coach for the Chiefs. These guys ready as they always are to play in front of this home crowd, hoping the extra surge of momentum pays off in a win. With Brock Huard, I'm Kate Scott. It's going to be Harrison Butker to get us started. And the NFL on EA Sports is underway once again. And this drive will start inside the 25. So out come the Colts for their first offensive possession. And bringing them out, one of the league's most tooled-up quarterbacks, Brock. He's trying to reach a new ceiling here in year 3. Anthony Richardson.
As you take the field coming off of a real late season bye, you just want to maximize what last week was all about. Making sure that physically, mentally, emotionally you're recharged so you can go attack the final stretch of this season. This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try
and they give to him as he was trying to make something happen. And that pushes them back, third down coming up.
And now this defense is on that sack board and sets up a pretty good chance here on third down. It's a little bit like blood in the water with sharks when it comes to taking sacks. You can feel it as a quarterback. Once that defense gets one, they're hungry for another.
Third and long, it's Richardson. Going with the screen to Taylor. Still going through the 25. He's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Well, 3rd and 15, you don't see many of those picked up, partner, but they found a way.
First down.
This dude's just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And it's good for an Indianapolis first down.
A gain of 15.
Play action, it's Richardson. And there's a man there, it's intercepted. Trent McDuffie in to pick it off. And the Chiefs force the turnover on the first series of this game.
I know he started to play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles and he chewed up yardage in the open space. It'll make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion, and I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
So here are the Chiefs out on offense for their first drive. And leading them as he always does, a quarterback seeking his 4th consecutive Super Bowl appearance and a 4th Super Bowl title. It's Patrick Mahomes.
Okay, you know he's happy about that win last week, but less happy about his performance. He went into the lab this week, there's no question about it, and studied those mistakes, those 2 interceptions, because he knows that's not sustainable for winning. And I love a line from Mike McDonald. He talks about the quarterback being the voice of poise. That means flushing those mistakes from a week ago and being poised to go attack today.
He's going to keep it this time. He slides to a stop after a great run, but still not quite enough for that first down.
It's now 3rd down and 4.
3rd and short. Here's Mahomes. He gets it to Rice. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. They get 6 and a first down as well.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Running up the middle, Pacheco. One good for a gain of 4. It's 2nd down.
Pacheco, brought down at the 18-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go. They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's first and goal.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs.
They'll run, Pacheco. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Hey, I get it on first and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down.
The tackle made at the 6-yard line. A gain of 1 yard on the
All
play.
flag is down here. This might be a free play. And that one's incomplete. For now, it brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about.
Defense.
Easy call for the officials there. He was offsides at the snap, and that's going to cost him.
Still third down.
That penalty moves them 3 away from the marker. Third down here. Pacheco. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Chiefs pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. In that opening series, you use this word a lot when we brought methodical. No massive highlights, just effective play calling, steady progress until they cross that goal line.
Yep, and to fans and fantasy football owners, might not have been a highlight, but to the coaches, the entire drive was the highlight. A great start. I mean, great start to the game where their offense stayed consistent, operated the plan just how it was drawn up, and found the end zone as a result.
That one right down the middle. And the Chiefs will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Butker on now to kick this one away. On the return, here's Anthony Gould. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Colts and Anthony Richardson headed back onto the field. And they've been willing to both call runs for him and let him ad-lib as he sees fit. He's top 5 for rushing yards by a quarterback this season. Taylor gets it to begin the drive. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Now he takes it. That's a pickup of 9. And it'll be first down, Colts.
Gain of 9 yards. First down, Indianapolis.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Who should have had another one there. Defense getting opportunity after opportunity to pick it off. The 2 in a row now have slipped away. Richardson now on 2nd and 10. He's in trouble, and the Chiefs bring it down. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
When nothing opens up, that becomes a pretty clear throwaway spot. I mean, that is textbook throwaway spot right there, Kate. Get outside the box, chuck it into the 3rd row, and avoid exactly what happened right there. Because now 3rd down is so much harder.
Gotta figure out this 3rd down here. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. They're on him again, and he goes down again. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive really affected the decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, well, he just took his medicine.
Colts going to kick this away now on 4th, and it's Rigoberto Sanchez on for the punt. He has it at the 33. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Chiefs sending their offense out for the 2nd time this game. And so far, they've executed exactly how they drew it up, Brock. Early lead, no points allowed, and a chance now to seize control of the game on their second possession.
And Kate, generally, offenses love to script their first 10 to 15 plays. Well, this entire...
Oh, he's in trouble. He'll go down. The Colts got him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
We've got enough data now through the years to understand that an explosive play on offense, more often than not, leads to scoring. We also know if you can create a negative play defensively. In a tightly contested game like this, every play matters. And to get that negative play, put this offense on their heels, exactly what this defense needed.
Let's see what they dial up on a second and very long. Another try following the sack. He's in trouble and gets brought down again. And the back-to-back sacks. Nice work by the defense there. Sets him up with a third down.
First sack, wobbled cart. This one, I think, sent it off the rails entirely. Taking the L on each of the first two plays leaves this offense looking at a very unlikely third down pickup.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on third and very long. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Finds the in route complete. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the first. The Chiefs looking to punt on fourth down, so on comes Matt Araiza to handle it. He punted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Here comes the Colts offense now for another possession. Things sure have started out rough, and they've stayed that way through 2 drives. Maybe drive number 3 here is where we see this offense get rolling. On first down, it's Richardson. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
A gain of 18 on the play. And the Colts first down.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
After a good pickup, they've got second and 4.
Brings up second down.
So before they can get set and snap it, the clock runs out on quarter 1. 7-0 is our score. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. Ready now for our second quarter. The Colts have the football. They're looking at second and 4. They go again with Taylor. And they make the stop. We're going to say about the 37-yard line. It's a gain of 4. And it's good for an Indianapolis first down.
Gain of 4 yards. First down, Colts.
Play fake. It's Richardson. Coming deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. But I believe somebody on the Colts got to it first. They're luckily hanging on to the football.
Well, I think you know the only thing redeeming about that play, Kate.
They got the ball back.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, they got the ball back, but a whole lot longer down in distance.
Still their football, but need to make some progress here. This is second and long. From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Makes the grab and bounds left side. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run. They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal. From the red zone now. This one's up. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. It's second and goal. Richardson will do it himself. To the goal line, but he won't reach it. The defense keeps him out and forces third and goal.
When you get stuff like that on a second down run, the focus kind of shifts from getting a first down to just giving your punter enough room to get the ball out.
Taylor. And this is going to end behind the line. A great stop down in close. Let's see if they want to risk it now on 4th and goal.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
They want the touchdown on 4th and goal. They're going for it from the 3. Trying to throw for it with Richardson. And he will score. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts start to fight back with their first points of this game. It's an Anthony Richardson touchdown.
What an absolute bonus for this offensive coordinator when you've got a QB that can create. What a nightmare for a defense as they just get run on.
On is Chad Ryland for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Colts tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Xavier Worthy now on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Kansas City offense set to take the field. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10. They fake the handoff. Now Mahomes. Dumped off to his running back. And he's up to the 35-yard. They reel him in. 2nd and 3 now.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
They'll give this up the middle to Pacheco. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
When one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Ooh, the hard count worked. Somebody jumped. I think this is going to give them the first.
Encroachment. Keep it.
Well, it's not a long walk to the new spot, but it is a disappointing one to make. Instead of 3rd down, they're now defending 1st and 10. Throwing on 1st down, Mahomes. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down at the 42-yard line.
Now a handoff for Pacheco. Crowd spinning away, and he lost the football! Oh, the Colts got to it first! And they can't cobble a return together, but they do have the football. They've got it on their side of the field. Well, where one defender failed, Brock, another succeeded. He shook free of that first tackle, but the next guy not only made that hit, but knocked it loose as well.
Kate, as we saw when he broke that first tackle, he can absorb a shot. Right? He's got great, what they call contact balance to absorb it and keep going. But that second hit, well, that drove the ball free and leads to this takeaway.
And he stopped after picking up 9, so they've set it well here with 2nd and 1. Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. Taylor now up the middle. He breaks a tackle, and they get to him a good ways downfield from that line of scrimmage.
He's brought down at the 31. A gain of 11 on the play. 1st down, Indianapolis.
He's so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine. And that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
He was brought down at the 26. Brings up second down.
Here's 2nd and 5. Setting up the screen. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Okay, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown. And you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did. Okay, they got the ball off the fumble, and they knew what to do with it when they took over. Just find a way to put points on the board.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. Worthy now to return it. Jukes one defender. This makes it up to the 25. The Chiefs are headed out, and we'll see Isaiah Pacheco. And their defense held up after that fumble. Only gave up 3, so time for this offense to make it up to them. Get some points of their own. 1st and 10, it's Mahomes. Finds him over the middle. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
4 yards on the pickup. Second down.
From the 29. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
Incomplete. David Long there on the coverage.
3rd down, it's Mahomes. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
Matt Araiza on to punt. Same as a touchback here. Fair catch made at the 20. The Colts and Anthony Richardson headed back onto the field. And I know we're normally discussing his work leading the passing game, but wow, we've really had to take note of what he's done on the ground. He's leaned into that part of his game early. Richardson on 1st and 10. Left side pulled in by Pittman. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
A gain of 11 on the play. 1st down, Indianapolis.
Short side option here. He's running left. He did well to shake off one tackle partner, but the next one got him. He's going to lose yards.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary...
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
That is now the 5th sack this offense has had to endure in the first half alone. We're in a double-digit pace here. And I'll tell you what, I know how these defensive coordinators work. They can feel the blood in the water. They are not going to stop getting after this quarterback until this offense can find a way to protect itself.
Let's see what they went with on 3rd down. Back to throw. Here's Richardson. He lofts it deep left. Well, they had the look. Certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. Really one of the areas when you watch college game to the NFL game that there is a vast difference. That's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion.
Another punt coming up for Rigoberto Sanchez. Punt meets him at the 28. They'll maybe get 2 out of that, so that play brings us to the 2-minute warning. We're to the 2-minute warning from Arrowhead. And it's the Chiefs about set to begin their drive. 1st down throw, Mahomes. To the left and hauled in by Kelsey. They gain 14 on the play. And it'll be first down, Kansas City.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And the Kansas City Chiefs.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Throwing the out route complete. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
A 5-yard gain.
From just shy of midfield on second down. Hits him on the out route. It's a gain of 22. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Throwing again, Mahomes. He can run it. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it'll be first down, Kansas City.
A gain of 12 yards. That's another Kansas City Chiefs. First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. Cut near the goal line. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's second. From inside the one, here's first and goal.
And goal to go.
Throwing is Mahomes. Dump off caught by his back. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs get some late points and the lead. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw plays and have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
Butker with the extra point. And the Chiefs take a 4-point lead.
14. Colts 10.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Here's Herbert on the return. Takes out a one-stop. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Colts have running back Jonathan Taylor headed out with the rest of the offense. With the time remaining, we'll see if they can get this into field goal range before halftime. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play. Jar it loose, incomplete.
Brings up
Second and 10. Again, it's Richardson. Pass brought in by Amari Cooper. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first.
Third down.
Third and short yardage here, Richardson. He's running for it. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
Richardson.
They'll come up first and 10.
He was brought down by Drew Tranquil. It's a gain of 10. And the Colts first down.
Now Richardson to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Second and 3 now.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second down at their 48-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Completed over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Complete to Josh
Colts operating from the hurry-up, rushing back to the line.
First down.
To the air on this first down, Richardson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Richardson sacked. 8 yards.
Looking to throw. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's going to be taken down, but plenty of damage already done. So a one-possession game, Brock, after our first 2 quarters. Now let's throw it over to our pal Scott Hansen. He's got our halftime
tour
report.
of the league starts now. It starts in Cincinnati. The Bengals at home to take on the New England Patriots. And it's the New England defense that comes up with the big play here. They only had 1 takeaway on the afternoon, but it was an important one. The Pats hang on. They win by a field goal, 20-17. And a look now at the rest of the action around the league here in week number 12. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been back and forth to this point. No reason to expect anything different in the second half. As we send you back out to the broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
All right, thanks so much, Scott. We are back and about set to begin our second half. Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. Worthy now to return it. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Chiefs have their offense out to start this third quarter. They're already on a modest little winning streak here, currently in position to stretch it to 3 games as they take the field again. The offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Begin with a quick completion to the right side. And he will be stopped now, but a lot to like about that effort. Markers reset, ball at the 37.
And the Kansas City Chiefs.
Play action, Mahomes. This one's to Rice out on the right side. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. The big play nets him 17 yards. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down.
For a Kansas City Chiefs. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 46. Pacheco gets it from the gun. And they bring him down around the 34. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 30.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
4 yards. That's another Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Here's a handoff to Pacheco. And he's going to work it to the 20. Making the stop that time, Nick Cross.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And he's tackled for a short gain. Like the drive they've had, Brock, but they're up against it. 3rd and 5 now. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. And through the back of the end zone and out of bounds.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone, and defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
Butker knocks it through. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
Well, they'll take it. Some points to add a little to what's still a pretty small lead. Eventually, I think we all know they've got to find a way to reach the end zone.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Here's Gould on the return. He's brought down just inside the 25. The Colts and Anthony Richardson headed back onto the field. And his effectiveness hasn't been limited to what he can do with his arm this season. On that last drive, he reached a significant mark for his efforts on the ground as well. Richardson now on 1st and 10. To the middle, and it's looked in by Warren. And he will not get any further, but plenty of progress already. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. On 1st down, it's Richardson. He's keeping it. And he's taken to the ground after a nice push downfield.
It's a gain of 10. And the Colts, first down.
First down, ball at the 36. Richardson fires quickly out wide. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. Second and 3 now.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3 at the Chiefs.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Couldn't connect with Amari Cooper. And now they'll face a 3rd and 3. Trying to get it with the option. This is picked up by the Chiefs. And they can't call a return together, but they do have the football. They've got it on their side of the field.
Third down, you could see he may have been trying to simply do too much to help his side. It loosened his hold on the ball and gave that defense a chance to knock it free. Instead of facing fourth down, they're off the field completely.
The Kansas City offense back out there and set to go. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Before the snap, some early movement. Let's see which side gets tagged with the penalty. Broke the plane before the snap, and that's going to give the offense some free yardage. A give right side. Here's Pacheco. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field. So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways. To the air, Mahomes. That's complete, Isaiah Pacheco. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
No gain on the play. Brings up second down at the 25-yard line.
Here's second and 14. That's completed right side. And he's going to set them up with a first down on a huge gain.
22 yards. That's good for the Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Escapes a defender. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. Offense set for a first and 10.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs.
Single play action, it's Mahomes. Completed to his running back. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. After a good pickup, they've got second and 4.
Pick up the 6. Brings up second and 4 at the Colts 31-yard line.
From the 31. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
Even from the booth, Kate, I could hear it. I could hear that front seven telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did. Wasted no time in getting that sack.
Short pass brought in. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs. First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a first and goal.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
This is Pacheco. And he's charged towards the line. That's right around 3 yards. Second and goal coming up, 5 yards to the end zone.
5-yard line. A gain of 3 brings up second and goal.
On the play fake, it's Mahomes. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs capitalize on the the turnover and add to their lead. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position can be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
Thanks so much for that look around the league, Scott. Now let's turn our attention back to this one as we get set to begin our third quarter. Here's Gould on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Colts have running back Jonathan Taylor headed out with the rest of the offense. They watch their fumble turn into points, so feeling maybe a little bit of an urge to make up for that now in this series. Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Richardson back to throw. Going with the screen to Taylor. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable to create space to take that shot downfield.
Richardson will do it himself. Decided to keep it, but couldn't escape the pressure there. They catch it behind the line.
These defensive ends today are so good, Kate, with their hands, and it's often right off the jump. If you can win with your hands, if you can create space, you can get a tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Chiefs in a nickel set for this third down call. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. He's hit and dropped, so that's going to bring an end to our third quarter with him picking himself up after that sack. So we hit the end of the third quarter. It's the Colts ball. They're down on the scoreboard, but things not out of hand yet. The Colts ready for the punt. And he's only a handful of yards from his own goal line. Picked up at the 38. And he puts together a nice little return there before they're able to bring him down. The Chiefs offense has to take over. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Here's Mahomes. Throwing the out route complete. And he gets it through the midfield stripe and onto the Colts side of the field.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7. At the 47.
From the 47. Man downfield, he's got it. It's Worthy. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs make it a 3-score game in the 4th. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
That one splits the uprights. And the Chiefs stretch their lead to 21. Butker on now to kick this one away. Here's Herbert on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Now the Indianapolis offense heading out. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner, so hopefully this one has some better legs to it. First down throw here from Richardson. He misfired on that one. It's behind his man. This one intended for the running back. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Moves to 2nd and 10.
To the air, it's Richardson. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. Extra man in the secondary now for the Chiefs on 3rd down. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and incomplete.
Trying to push this past the marker. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short game. So the run doesn't get the yardage. It's a turnover on down.
Turnover on down.
You know, it's almost like the defense heard that call in their helmet themselves. They dialed up the perfect blitz to encircle and cut off that run. And the reward is getting off the field.
And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. He even ripped through a tackle to stay afloat. But the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 12 behind the sticks. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's got them quite the game here, partner, as he finally is brought to a stop.
It's a gain of 20.
They're now set for 1st and 10.
Chiefs. First down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Running is Pacheco. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
The only thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
The 2nd down run by Pacheco. And he will get this to the end zone for a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs put up even more points in a win. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. Extra point by Butker is up and good. And the Chiefs continue piling on to this lead. Butker on now to kick this one away.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
There's Herbert on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Colts offense set to head out. And the last time we saw them, Brock, they took a risk, went for it on their own half of the field, but it didn't work out. Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10. First play of the drive, and he takes an option left. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
That's why you often see some mix, some high percentage pass plays on 1st and 10. You got to keep a defense honest. They're always looking for a run in that situation and a chance to stack them up for 2nd and long.
2nd and 13. Jump off caught by his back. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
A gain of 8 yards. And it's
On the shotgun, it's Richardson. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
You know, before the snap, right before the snap, you may have to take off if the read isn't there. That was a great adjustment made at the perfect time for the 1st down.
Sheds up a rusher. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
brings up 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10. Again, it's Richardson. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Rush coming for Richardson. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he's taken down, but some quality yardage on that play. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Straight ahead with Taylor. And he's brought down after a gain of about 6 inside the 40. 7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd down.
From the 36. He's going to pull this one down and run with it. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. To the line we go. They're set 1st and 10.
17-yard line. A gain of 19 yards. And the Colts 1st down.
Working inside the red zone. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. All right, here we go. 2nd down. Another try following the sack. Quick slant taken in by Pittman. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. I can't blame him looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on 4th down. Desperation time here. He's got it. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts making the scoreboard look a touch better. Ryland able to connect on the point after. And the Colts cut the lead by a quarter. Down now to 21. Down by 3 scores. Their hand is forced. They're going to try the onside kick here. And the Chiefs cover off the kick. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point of the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it. Even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
It's Pacheco again. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on first down. That takes us to the 2-minute warning here in KC. Chiefs nearing their 6th win this season. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Finds him over the middle. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 7.
3rd down, it's Mahomes. He takes it himself. And they're going to have 1st and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there.
A gain of 19 yards. That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs.
Running up the middle, Pacheco. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. That one right down the middle. And the Chiefs grow their lead yet again. Butker on now to kick this one away. There's Herbert on the return. Juke the defender. And this drive will start inside the 25. First call here coming from the shotgun. The Indianapolis offense ready to take another swing at it. On first down, it's Richardson. To the right and reeled in by Downs. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Here he goes, one final shot. He tucks it and takes off. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. So score this a win for the Chiefs. And they carried some of that winning football from